my boy Guap, man. This young nigga.
Yeah, man, yeah.
You do what I'm saying? We got something going called Surviving Diddy, bit. Y'all boy ready to watch this whole what? Let me show my screen.
Turn it on.
Oh my god. How y'all feel about Diddy, bro? Like what he got going?
Get off my phone.
Shut up, bozo. Nigga, Diddy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Diddy. This is what money will make a nigga do. I ain't gonna lie. This is what $100 million, like this is what $100 million, $300 million will make a nigga do. I ain't gonna lie. This $500 million, you're done. You're done. I ain't gonna lie. Unless you're like really a good-hearted nigga, like, and you feel like you wanna give back to your city and build empires and give back to the homeless and give back to the poor. You're done, nigga. If you get $300 million right now, I'm smoking crack, nigga. I'm going to the strip club, nigga. I'm fucking fat bitches. I'm giving out Bentleys. I swear to God, nigga. So like. Money is the root of all evil. So like,
this shit gotta be evil as fuck.
So Diddy's one of those niggas. He's behind the door behind the door. He's behind the door behind the door.
Behind the door. I smell it up. I don't think money made me do none of that dumb ass shit. I smell what you're saying though. Money make niggas do a lot.
You gotta be a good-hearted nigga when you get money. Real fat. When you get money, you gotta think about like a lot of when you get money, you can't think about yourself. You gotta think about the world.
I'm thinking myself. I'm still a good-hearted nigga, bro, but it come like I'm not gonna do that shit. Like,
nah, I'm saying like you're like to have $300 million to yourself is impossible.
No, it's not.
It's impossible.
That's a whole nother subject. Bro.
How the fuck are you gonna just live like how the fuck are you gonna live passive with $300 million to yourself? What are you gonna do? Yeah, there's not enough things to buy, dickhead. Why
you gonna be rich as fuck? What you gonna buy this shit?
No, this is why things like Diddy happen, bro. This is why things like Epstein happen, bro. You gotta understand, niggas just buy themselves. I ain't gonna lie, Bill Gates might become a crazy nigga in the future, bro. Might do.
Bill Gates already on that shit. They say he had something to do with COVID.
That's what I'm saying, bro. When you get a lot of money, there's not a lot of things to buy. It's like GTA 5M, bro. You could buy the cars, you could buy the house, you could buy the guns.
Matter of fact, you know what? I am finna stream this. I'm finna stream this. So
you could buy the drugs, nigga. But
time out. Hold that thought.
When it stop being best to buy, that's when you build.
Exactly. When there's things you can't buy no more, bro, then you start buying islands and putting bitches on the island.
Buying people.
And buying people. And you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say, yeah, every nigga with money is sick and twisted. But I'm just saying there's not a lot of things to buy on this earth. What the fuck else are you going to do when you get the money?
He got a point. Twain got a point.
I ain't say that Diddy's guilty, nigga. You're done. You're fried, Diddy. Sean, you're done.
Sean, you're done. So crazy because Sean, my name.
Well, yeah, but we talking about Diddy. But this nigga, he's fried. He's fried, bro. He's done.
Mr. Combs, you're through.
Mr. Combs, you're through. Like you shouldn't have done this, nigga. You're like R. Kelly.
Nah, facts. That nigga a weirdo, bro.
Facts, 100%.
As soon as I heard Diddy was doing weird shit like this, I thought of R. Kelly.
Yeah, cause they remember they used to be tied in.
Yeah, two of the same kinds.
That's some real shit. It's a lot of them niggas like that.
Duh. We just don't know about all of them.
This is what millions do. Like look at 50 Cent. 50 Cent get millions and he think about the world. He don't think about himself. Yeah, he's rich, but like he knows he can't buy cars. He knows he can't buy like houses no more. He knows that shit is through. So what is he doing? He's just working on his craft, buying shows, like doing movies, doing music, like doing business. He's not doing weird shit like this.
He might be. You never know.
Well, he's not. He's not my first guess of doing weird shit like this.
We ain't saying he is, but he might be. Cause that's my boy for real. Fuck with 50.
Like when you see Diddy has made 10 times more money than 50 Cent. Obviously, Diddy's doing the weird shit. Diddy's not doing business no more. He's not sitting down on the business call, doing the movies, doing the TV shows. Nigga, he's a weirdo. He's beating his dick all day. He has $500 million.
This nigga still going, bro. I got up and threw this shit away, and you still talking about this shit, bro?
Yeah, bro. That's what we talking about right now. You asked me how we feel about Diddy.
You feel a lot about that nigga, gang.
Dang, I'm doing a whole breakdown of this shit, bro. This is a whole breakdown of Diddy.
Hey, I smell it though. I like it. I like
a
this
whole
shit.
breakdown in one video. I'm recording right now.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm streaming.
I think Diddy. I think we could have been good without Diddy. I think hip hop would have been good without Diddy.
No, you can't say that. You can't say that. Hip hop wouldn't be the same without Diddy.
Hip hop wouldn't be shit without Diddy. Who the fuck would have picked up on Biggie like that?
Diddy's not going to jail. Remember that, guys.
You heard what the fuck I said? Who the fuck would have picked up on Biggie like that?
Who the hell would have picked up on Biggie? Biggie was a raw talent. Anybody would have.
Biggie was fucking
talking about raw
cheeseburgers.
When they got okay, you know damn well the '90s up. It wasn't even about talent no more. Niggas about who you knew. You smell me?
P Diddy was raping Nick, bro. P Diddy didn't even have. He was coming out of.
Y'all niggas jumping too far into the video. We ain't even watching it. Y'all niggas jumping too far in the video. We ain't even watching it.
Listen, P Diddy was using that man for Jump Street.
Look,
bro.
check it out. P Diddy, you got to understand this, bro. He's not going to jail. I don't give a fuck how guilty he is. Shut up, bro. He's not going to jail. A nigga with $500 million, he does not go to jail. A nigga with $500 million, he refuses jail. He says, jail, fuck you. I'm not going.
What about Jeffrey Epstein?
He's not going.
He went. He's there right now.
Oh, he killed himself, right?
Yeah, he did. I think he did.
Oh, perfect. I don't want to get off topic. We're talking about Diddy, but hey, isn't this kind of strange? A nigga with $500 million plus goes to jail, and he's in jail for life. Bought an island, raped a bunch of bitches. Oh, just randomly kills myself.
Random.
No, nigga, I'm somewhere in Timbuktu and I'm smoking weed and I'm out. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. I got $500 million. You basically run a small majority part of the world.
No, I don't think 500 million enough to run part of the world.
If you have $500 million, I might not speak of that. If you have $500 million, you have access to $1 billion.
I mean, no.
But you understand there's billionaires and there's trillionaires. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, trillionaires, but trillionaires, those is the niggas really doing all this shit. Really doing all the Diddy shit and all the R. Kelly shit.
It's 2 levels above a millionaire. It's 2 levels above a millionaire. I'm saying,
you are 500 million. If you have 500 plus million, you have access to $1 billion because your net worth.
You might have a net worth to $1 billion, but you don't got the power of no billionaire though. You see what I'm saying?
A nigga with actual liquid $1 billion, yeah, then that's different. But we
ain't got nowhere near that power.
At that point, nigga, what are you doing?
Shit, I don't even got $1,000 to give.
He's young though. So.
Run the video. Play the video, man.
Y'all can hear it?
Yeah.
Hold on, I set my screen up right.
This for educational purposes only.
You just gotta be on the camera rail. Don't worry about too much, nigga.
Cassie, I can only equate to some of the things that I seen him and Kim go through.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to puppy camp?
Hell no.
Ooh, you remember when Diddy had grabbed this in the short? It's in the short. Look.
Pause, real quick. Pause. You know one thing why Diddy's never going to jail? Diddy make all these niggas sign NDAs. Be like you know how I met y'all. Like if I was a Diddy ass nigga, I'd hold y'all niggas by the dick and be like, niggas sign this NDA right now. And when we not friends, I say when we not friends, you can't say nothing about me, nigga. When we not friends, you can't say nothing. When we ops, you can't say shit about me. You'll go to jail right now. Give me 50 million.
If you even think like that, you a freaky.
Bro, Diddy's a gatekeeper, bro.
Yes, Diddy's like one of those assholes. He'll be like, Tana, man, when we're not friends, man, if you say anything about me, man, you'll pay me $5 million, man. It's a lawsuit, man. Yeah, continue.
Hey, bro, watch what he finna say about him and Usher.
He's gonna say we was wrestling.
Yeah, watch what he finna say about Usher. Watch what he finna say.
In the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before Paul.
Crazy.
He is compared to him, bro. You know how old he is compared to him, but they used to wrestle over Frosted Flakes.
Wrestling over Frosted Flakes is crazy.
You know how old he is compared to Usher, bro?
Fighting over Frosted Flakes.
He damn near dub older than Usher, bro.
Let's start there.
Let's start there.
Let's start there, gang.
But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes.
Look at Kevin Hart, man.
Yo, what the is tough to say? Kenny's dead.
Wrestling over Frosted Flakes is crazy.
Pause again, gang. You gotta understand. You gotta see what these people are saying. Can't just let this shit go over your head, bro.
You can't.
Diddy has been doing this shit for a long time. Kim, his wife. Obviously, if you are somebody's husband or wife, nigga, if we're in a marriage, an NDA is not signed, bro. Like, an NDA is probably not signed if you're somebody's wife, because that's their privacy also. If we're friends, yeah, because my privacy is not your privacy if we're friends. But if we're husband and wife, my privacy is your privacy, and your privacy is, you know, we can't do no NDA. Why you think he killed his bitch? Because this shit would have came out hella time ago if he didn't kill his bitch.
That's a fact. You know, remember when Cassidy said that shit? He paid her quick. That shit dropped quick.
When the bitch with no NDA started opening her mouth, 15. Hey, I gave you 15 million.
15 million. You was 15 million.
I gave you 15 million. He said, I gave you 15 million. No, he gave her 15. You was 15. I gave you 15 million.
He gave Cassidy 15.
And she shut the fuck up.
And she's still finna die. Watch. She about to die.
No. She can't say nothing. She signed paperwork. She cannot say anything about Diddy. She signed paperwork and she accepted money.
Mm-hmm. If you accept money, that means you signed.
If she say anything, straight to jail, nigga.
Mm-hmm. And they're killing
her. She go to federal prison because of the amount of money on.
So yeah, run the video. Yeah.
Oh no, I was drinking. I was sipping drinking.
Dead. The only two left, Puffy and Al almost died.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that interesting?
There's no way this man should be getting an icon award when all he has done.
Hold on, pause. Y'all know Diddy family was the mafia? He came directly from the mafia.
I never knew that.
Yeah, his grandma was a part of I think the nigga wife, a mafia leader wife. Yeah, he come from the mafia. That's why he was able to
streamer mode.
He was able to blow. Yeah, Black Mafia. He was able to blow up fucking. Remember how he blew up Kid Cudi car because he was fucking Cassie? He had them boys do it.
Was destroyed.
Diddy is a weirdo.
Around.
Yeah, he go crazy.
I don't know how to put on streamer modes.
What you mean?
Streamer mode for Discord. It don't matter though.
Welcome back to another episode of Swamp Stories. For this one, we do something that we've never done before.
Puff Daddy!
A deep dive into one of America's most controversial figures.
Okay, time out, man. This how y'all know I fuck with y'all boys, bro. I have never did this with nobody else before, man. This is the first reaction video stream I ever did, man, with the guys, with the bros.
Congratulations, Tana, man.
Shout out to
Popping bottles to moving forward,
Tana, man.
Popping bottles to moving forward and being a real deal with this shit, man. You smell me, man. We streamers now, man.
More content
we
coming,
content creators now, man.
Content coming, my nigga. We out here raping niggas and shit like.
What?
All right, back to the video.
He's loved by some, hated by others, but everyone knows that he's a boss that you never want to piss off. As talented of a genius, he's also known to be equally as angry, manipulative, and flat out evil. So in this video, we gather information and opinions to create an unbiased and hopefully accurate depiction of the man himself. This is Surviving Diddy. So let's dive.
This is Surviving Diddy. Oh my god, nigga. Sean Diddy Combs, you're done, nigga. Niggas are making shit like this. They're making shit like this.
To say you survived the nigga is insane to me.
Like you're like a natural disaster. Like
man would be like, I survived Tanner. Yeah, how would that sound?
I survived you, gang. Like
how would that shit sound crazy as fuck?
It's like you put her through something.
I put you through the worst shit ever. And these niggas saying they survived Diddy. Niggas.
I survived you.
My girl said she gonna make a book called Surviving Real.
Oh nah. Where's something we don't know about you?
It's hella shit we'll know about you. She can write a book.
It's something we don't know about you, bro.
You can write a book about surviving real? Nigga, you was a sicko. You a sick son of a bitch.
Nah, bro. It's not that.
Yeah, bro. There's something we don't know about you, gang.
We don't know about you, real. Let us know real quick.
It's gonna be the next goddamn reaction video. Surviving real. What you talking about? Add Shawty on the Discord call.
Roger Barlow.
Y'all funny as hell, bro. Let me go grab my little light. Hold on.
All right, yeah, run the video.
Hurry up.
Spin it, spin it.
Hurry up, man.
The story begins in 1970.
Can y'all hear it?
Yeah, we can hear it.
At the time, poverty and violence ruled the community, and people did what they had to do to survive. One of these people was Melvin Combs, a man who climbed the ranks as a dealer.
His dad, pay attention, bro.
Lived a
His
double
dad
life.
was in the
One
mob.
where he risked his life
You
in
see what I'm
the
saying?
streets, and another where he provided for his wife and 2 children.
That's
but by all
crazy.
accounts, Melvin and his wife did a great job sheltering their kids from the chaotic streets. Sadly, though, in the mid-1970s, Melvin would lose his life to a deal gone wrong.
Yeah, that was a drug dealer.
On paper, Melvin was just
He was
another
part of the mob,
statistic,
son.
one of the thousands
Yeah,
in New
type
York
shit.
City. But to his son named Sean, he was his everything. Sean was in elementary school when his
That
father
is-
passed
that is
away,
kinda
and his
true.
mother
Diddy had
always
money
told him
before
that it
this
was a
shit.
car crash.
Yeah.
Her idea was to shelter him from
Diddy
all
always
things
had
bad.
money.
She even moved him into the
Well,
suburbs.
niggas don't know about Diddy, bro. You see what I'm saying? I was just gonna say that he moved to the suburbs, bro, before he got famous. Like as a little kid, he was raised in gated communities and shit. You smell me?
Right.
So in the 6th grade, the
Nah,
family
I thought
moved to
Diddy
the city
came
of
up.
Mount Vernon,
Like, he
and
never
Sean
really
attended
came
a
up.
private Montessori
Hell
school.
nah.
was
Diddy
just
daddy
smart.
had it.
Going from
He
inner
was
His
city
mama
to a
tucked the
private
bread. His
school
mama
could be a
smart. She tucked the
struggle,
bread.
but not for a young Sean.
Look at him. You think this nigga was out here? I'd slap the fuck out this nigga and take his bow tie.
Like this nigga knew what to do with the money, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, bro, I'm treating his ass.
My nigga started dancing. Look at me. Nigga started dancing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Linked up with Mace and shit.
He was highly intelligent and charismatic, an instant leader amongst boys. So Sean
Time out. Last time I'm pausing it, bro. I don't think we should be watching this, bro. Cause Guap learned shit like this, bro.
What?
Start putting roofies and drinks and shit.
Niggas learn shit like this, bro. He took Guap gonna blow first and watch. She gonna make us sign NDAs, y'all niggas.
Oh yeah, bitches is signing NDAs from now on.
Thriving
Yeah, these hoes sign NDAs. But if you gonna make the gang sign NDAs,
No, the gang, y'all can talk about anything, man. This is all
high
content,
school,
man.
His good grades led him to the
Dude,
prestigious
this is all
Howard
content purposes. Fuck the
University.
bitches though.
There
They're not
he
using me
became
for content.
y'all see what school he went to? I know you know this school, bro.
The only content me and the bitch can do is
She even
OnlyFans.
moved him into the suburbs.
I'm gonna have hoes in
So in the
Discord.
6th grade, the family moved to the city of
Look what
Mount
school he went to,
Vernon,
bro.
and Sean attended a private Montessori school. In many cases, going from inner city to a private school can be a struggle, but not for a young Sean Combs. He was highly intelligent and charismatic, an instant leader amongst boys. So Sean spent the rest of his adolescence in Mount Vernon, thriving amongst his wealthier classmates.
My nigga Bozo locked in, bro.
After high school, his good grades led him
Y'all
to
see this
Howard
nigga
University.
chat? Look at
Howard
this nigga chat.
University.
This nigga
There-
Bozo's locked.
Hold on, let me show mine. I gotta show my chat.
Like he has
boy
the
Bozo
Kobe-
got the
he
neck
the-
pillow.
He got the Kobe face on right now, bro.
Neck pillow, my boy is in there.
Look like an auntie coming off the plane, yo.
Hell no, my boy in there. Well, I'm finna put y'all like up, like so y'all can see our face pop up. Well, his face pop up and shit. Real got your camera on, yeah. Sit your shit up, bro. Go out, turn your shit on, man. It's that type of stream, son.
Nah, nigga.
Hold on.
Whoa, did not mean to do that. How the fuck did I do it? Oh,
We got poked. I stopped breathing.
fuck it. Never mind. Back to the video.
He became an absolute star in
We
all
good,
facets.
yeah, I got everybody.
He joined
Yo,
a
Bozo, your shit
fraternity and was
frozen right
known
now.
for throwing the best parties in DC.
You a real one, gang. We can do something like that.
TurboTax
Shit,
free
so put us in there,
edition.
bro.
Roughly 37% of taxpayers qualify.
Bozo, you frozen.
Form 1040 and limited credits only. See how at turbotax.com.
I don't know what y'all know. I'm so
That's
high
me.
right now.
Yeah, I'm rolling up again.
I'm different.
We believe the world's most
Yeah, you
something
see
different.
off like all
should be
types of drugs. Y'all want to
accessible
see
to
this
you.
nigga
I'm
turn
different.
it
That's
down?
why
This
we
nigga turn it
deliver
down.
Bro, I'm on with this. Hurt,
of more than
train.
40
Hey,
driving
YouTube, this
destinations
is all like
nationwide.
face.
So
It's all
you can
fake.
explore
Yeah, and I'm on some
from the
I'm on
driving
this
seat of an exotic
CBD.
car.
Hey, you talking about?
Experience the
It's
On
really
top
a
of this,
cigarette.
He started a
YouTube.
cab service
Cigarette.
that would safely
I wrap a
take home
cigarette.
drunk students after parties. He was already a natural businessman, and everyone knew that he was destined for success.
Yeah, and it was
All he
ugly.
had
Way
to
like
do
a
was
shark.
wait patiently for his first major opportunity. For
murk.
him, this would come rather early. In fact, it was in
Murphy looked
1989 after his freshman year. While home in Mount Vernon, he linked up with a good childhood friend named Dwight Myers, also known as Heavy
Heavy
D.
D.
Growing up, Heavy D was
Heavy
like a
D.
big brother to Sean, a mentor in many
Legend
ways.
around
While
here in
Heavy
these
was a
parts.
talented rapper, and by 1989 he signed
Yeah.
a major deal with Uptown Records. So over the summer, he introduced his friend Sean to the owner of Uptown Records, a respected mogul by the name of Andre Harrell. Right off the bat, Andre took a special liking to a young Sean Combs, like an oddly special liking. I guess he saw
this the
major
nigga that
potential
turned
in
him
him
gay.
because he decided to give him a
it's all type of shit out about Heavy D too.
So in the
That's
summer
another
of
video though.
1989, Sean was hired as an intern at Uptown Records. Over the summer,
Sean
Sean
got it.
spent countless hours in the studio
when he
and
found
in meetings with major artists from around the country. It was truly a dream come true for a freshman in college, something that's pretty much unheard of. Well, the fall comes around and Sean has to return to campus in DC. Andre didn't want him to go and tried to convince him to drop out and stay with the label, but Sean's mother was not having it. So together they came to a compromise. Twice a week, Sean would take the train from DC to New York to be at the Uptown office. This was 4 hours each way, meaning that Sean spent a total of 16 hours a week just to remain an intern at Uptown. This really didn't make any sense. What could he bring to the table that required him to do all of this hassle? Well,
What y'all think he brought to the table, guys?
I know what
He was giving up that butt.
I know exactly.
What did Orlando Brown say? That slop wop boo wop gop, whatever the fuck he said.
What he said? Did he had?
That
What he said?
shwoo wop boo wop bop bop.
What he said?
That oosha wop bop. He had that oosha wop bop bop.
Yeah. Oh hell, dog.
you might find out in just a second, so hold on. This crazy lifestyle continued for a few months
Real, the
until
chat can
Andre
see you,
Harrell
man.
put
What you
his
gotta
foot
do
down.
for the chat? What you gotta
He
say for the
offered
chat,
him
man?
a
Chat can
full-time
see you
job
right
at the
now, man.
label if he would drop out of
Okay,
Howard and
yeah,
return
yeah,
back
yeah,
to
Shout out
New
to the
York.
channel, man. Subscribe to all my guys' channel, man.
Shout out, real, man. Shout out everybody.
Sean accepted it and it worked
Subscribe
out
to all my boys'
extremely
channel,
well.
man. We on
This
the
is
come up.
because at just 20 years old, Sean was promoted to the vice president of the label. Whoa, now we're all thinking the same thing.
How fast was that, bro? Like, you see what I'm saying?
From to his blow up.
Nah, he turned to the. What he said, president of the label, the vice president of the label.
That's because the nigga that he met was the owner.
Sean was promoted to the vice
point.
president of the label. Whoa, now
Bro was
we're
getting
all
up
thinking.
the-
You heard how the nigga said. Even the commentator said, "Whoa."
Nigga, he was giving ass to the owner.
Then nigga said,
bro, he was-
"Whoa." Nigga said, "Whoa." Slow it down.
Aren't we? Why in the world would Andre
crazy. I used to
Harrell
admire
promote a
Diddy,
20-year-old to the vice president of his label? The music industry is one of the hardest to crack, and for most it takes decades to get this position. So how
What'd you
did
say for
Sean
the stream,
Combs
real?
really
Real,
get this
they
job
can
so
see you. What'd
young?
you say?
And that
I
leads
used to
us to a
admire
little
Diddy.
bit of deep dive in history. Back in the day, Andre Harrell had a very similar story to Sean Combs. He was another college student in the
That
Bronx,
nigga Harrell
hoping
be-
to one
yeah,
day
he
work in the
killing me,
music
I swear.
industry. And while in college, he was discovered by a legendary
That's
music
my heart
mogul
right
by
here.
the name of Clive Davis.
Man, this shit here.
Who that? Oh, Clive Davis.
This shit here.
Clive Davis is gay as hell.
That's a whole nother story, though.
Clive
That's
Davis
a
is
whole
gay as
nother
hell.
fucking
Clive Davis
react.
is
This a whole
gay
nother
as
video.
hell.
So I swear. Whole nother stream.
Look at him, bro. Just look at him. Mr. Rogers looking at
Who
He
is
look like he
these
take butt.
people? They,
This who got Diddy where he needed to be.
He definitely got him where he needed to be.
He definitely
Yeah, I
got
need
him.
to-
Definitely got him to where he needs to be. Definitely.
Wow, make sure the stream can see me.
Bro, I'm alternating cameras, bro. We good.
I can see you.
Oh,
Man, I gotta
mukbang,
eat.
mukbang.
I gotta put
mukbang,
something in my stomach, gang. I got to now. I'm down there sick to that bitch.
Mukbang.
I'm down there sick to that bitch. We don't eat tomatoes.
You throwing away the tomatoes? You nasty.
We don't eat tomatoes around here. Continue the video, man.
So why
Follow
didn't
somebody.
you
Don't
just
know,
ask
Clive is
for no
famous for
tomatoes,
founding
dumbass?
Arista Records
I
and
forgot.
for being
I
one
forgot.
of the first
My lady
models
was
to come
ordering.
out
I
of the
forgot to tell her.
closet.
Clive Davis is gay as hell.
Why is it a rainbow?
Well,
Because
Clive
Do you see the fucking LGBTQ flag, nigga?
Somebody he got the rainbow flag, boy.
Let's go back. I don't think the stream heard what they just said.
Arista Records and for being one of the first moguls to come out of the closet.
Come out the closet.
Diddy. I know you're listening to me right now, buddy. Are these your homies? These your homies,
That's
Diddy.
his homies, bro. Them is, they the ones who made Puff Daddy.
Wow, Diddy.
That
Wow,
nigga was
Sean.
going-
Wow.
That nigga was
I don't even
going-
y'all see me, bro. I don't even watch this shit no more.
Hey, look, he was Puff. He was Sean Diddy. They turned that nigga to Puff Daddy.
They turned him to Puff Daddy.
He was Diddy. They turned that nigga into Puff Daddy. What are you talking about?
They turned him to Puff Daddy.
This shit is insane. This shit is insane.
They said, nigga, you not Sean Diddy no more. You Puff Daddy, nigga.
Well, Clive took a special liking to Andre and took him under his wing in the music industry. Long story short, in 1985, Andre was given funding to start his own music label.
Wait, pause the video. Wasn't P. Diddy and Jay-Z caught doing weird things in the bed?
No, we don't know about that.
That wasn't Jay-Z. That wasn't Jay-Z. That was
Usher.
Yeah, and Justin Bieber and somebody else.
Whoa!
It was a three-way. Justin Bieber, Usher, and Diddy.
Yeah, there was somebody else too. I forgot.
Four-way. Four-way is crazy.
Insane.
They having a fatal four-way.
Pause it again.
They having a fatal four-way, gang.
But this video an hour. This shit gonna take us a month to watch.
Yeah, but this is a long-ass video.
Gangster, bro. If you think he only sleeping with 3 people in the industry, you're crazy.
And once though is crazy. A fatal four-way is insane.
They having a fatal four-way for the money in the bank, nigga.
That's crazy.
They want the money in the bank. That's what they want, bro.
So just like Puff, Andre went out and discovered underground rappers, one of which being Diddy. So again, this begs the same question. How did Andre get this position at such a young age? Well, according to Sean's former assistant, it's all a power dynamic with Clive Davis.
Wait. She got down. They telling the story.
Well, according to Sean's former assistant, it's all a power dynamic with Clive Davis at the top.
Clive Davis.
The insinuation is that the boss takes advantage of a young intern and will pay them back later on.
Whoa.
He loves the ability to manipulate and control people. Why? Most likely because he was victimized by his mentor. People.
As much as we don't like Diddy and as much as everything she's saying might be semi-true, this Jaguar white bitch, she's a fucking psychopath.
Why does he look like real?
I'm gonna be spicing the story up a little bit, just a little.
Y'all don't feel like Storm Monroe look like real?
I think he damn.
He light skinned.
He like a light skinned version of real.
That nigga light skinned and shit. He ain't never been outside.
Why is every fat nigga with a beard to y'all real?
He look like him. They all look the same, bro. I don't know. Y'all look like y'all created, created characters.
I ain't got no beard for. I just let my shit grow out like this. I'm gonna cut this bitch back off, bro.
Y'all look like created characters and shit.
Gangster, bro.
Why is every fat nigga with a beard gotta be real?
Well, getting the camera on to show my stream, I don't think they got a good look at you.
Nah, they got a good look on my screen, bro.
Pull up. Yeah, y'all don't really look. Y'all kind of do. It's the beard. It's the beard.
Nah, like I know Chad don't want to look at real for more than like 30 seconds.
But I ain't even get it.
It's stuck on you. It's stuck on you.
Why? Most likely because he was victimized.
Y'all going out of style, bro. Quickly.
You know what, bro? This how it really is, bro. It's alright. Shit, the bitch will cuff y'all because she feel like she ain't gonna get cheated on with y'all big ass, and then she end up cheating on y'all with our ass. You see what I'm saying? You smell with niggas like me and Guap and Bozo. You smell me?
With Bozo is crazy.
Going for a nigga
Yeah.
like
Do your
Bozo, I'm pretty sure you can fuck a fat nigga, bitch.
Listen, gangster, nigga.
Gangster. Real. Yes, sure.
Look, I got some young things you can hit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You can't hit my little ones. They ain't gonna fuck with you, bro.
No, man. Hey,
listen, because I'm a fat nigga. I'm a fat nigga that smell good.
That's rare. Y'all, he said that because that's rare. That's why he said that shit.
Gangster, bro. I'm a fat nigga that smell good. I get money. I stay fly. I got my own shit. And I'm an alpha male, so bitches see I might be fat, but I'm not a regular fat nigga. You feel me,
bro? We trying to react to Diddy. This shit turning to Andrew Tate podcast, bro. Come on, bro.
Look at Diddy. He waiting on us and shit. Like he looking at me like play the video, nigga.
By his mentor, who loves to control people.
And his mentor was
Andre Lavelle. Tell us how he was mentored by Clive Davis.
Don't tell me that Andre Harrell got by Clive Davis too. Don't tell me that Andre Harrell got Clive Davis too.
Listen, bro, all these black niggas
Regardless
is
of the
getting fucked
truth,
by these
stories like
white
these have
trillionaires.
always been rumored in entertainment. Essentially,
Meek
you
Mill
get
too,
taken
my
advantage
favorite
of by
band, man.
those in
That's crazy.
power, and that's how you make
He
it
didn't
in
went
your
that way.
industry.
Little Baby on
And
that
the
shit too. I
idea
seen
is
off
that
from
over
that. I
time,
smell a
the
bit,
former
but
victims
I
become
did,
the
but he on that wave,
Now,
man.
of course,
This
these
nigga
are
got
all just
sandwiched.
rumors.
Yeah, he was looking
It
from
does
the back.
get more
Huh?
specific.
He said, "What, guap?" You said, "What, guap?"
Nah, I wasn't talking.
Little Baby got
When Sean was hired
Yeah, can we
Y'all
pull
don't
up?
got
Can we pull up the
arcade.
sandwich?
Y'all better get
I
arcade.
love the sandwich.
Arcade has the best
you live
samples
streaming,
in the
bro?
game.
Yeah,
Who,
I'm
me?
At
recording.
Uptown on
I'm live streaming.
Tanner's
Yeah, I'm
streaming
live.
on Kick. Let's pull up the
Andre
sandwich.
say, I was about to
Let's
say,
show
cause
him. Let's show
you
him.
want to edit the
Little
you want
Baby
to edit
sandwich.
Hold on.
the commercials. You don't want to
Double
get them
hug.
Look,
Double hug.
I'm just gonna say double hug. I'm gonna put double hug. 2 O's and double is crazy.
If he pops up in the double hug category of life, I swear. Damn.
Louis, let me see.
Yeah, it's kinda what it was, but it really wasn't what it was. But it's kinda what it was. It's by the same nigga. The nigga that double hugged him looks satanic as crazy. Like
This is him.
Yeah, that's the nigga that double hugged him. Yeah.
And he was behind his ass. Let me see. Hold on.
He really like popped up in like the double hug section of
Watch this. Kyle Kuzma. There you go.
Wow. Sandwich.
That ain't no straight hug, man.
Sandwich is
That ain't
crazy.
no
Can we like
straight
zoom
hug,
in? Can we
man.
zoom in?
Hey, Tanner, you let the nigga hug you like that, bro? Tanner, you gonna let a nigga hug you like that, bro?
You think I'm gonna let a nigga hug you like that, bro?
This is crazy, bro.
Exactly, bro.
Alright,
Exactly.
can we go back? Can we go back? There's another one. There's another one where he's like on his back.
Oh shit, it's crazy. Oh no, I ain't gonna do that.
Oh, that's a crazy one. That's a PFP. Like we're just like we're running off in like the Vista of Narnia, you know, like we're just like we're going to the promised land together, nigga.
Promised land is crazy.
This is like this is like piggyback me, nigga. I'm gonna give you 100 million, nigga.
Like, bro, look at this nigga eyes.
He's like,
bro,
nigga, I love it, nigga. 12 more thousand, 12 more thousand, 12 more thousand, 10, 100,000, 100,000. He's just throwing money on this nigga after he piggybacks him.
That's wild, crazy, bro.
Let's go back to the video, bro. This is crazy, bro.
Back to my boy Pisky. He ain't getting away that easy.
$100 million for a piggyback is crazy.
That's just Diddy, man. He ain't
Andre
getting away
Harrell
that
had a
easy,
personal assistant named Kim Porter.
Back to Sean.
And the
Sean's
rumor
not getting away,
states that
bro.
she caught Sean doing special favors for Andre.
You're trapped here, buddy. You're trapped.
But then
you're trapped,
again,
Diddy.
you know, you had it in for Andre because Andre used to make you.
What?
And Kim Porter had footage of it.
What?
And Kim Porter had footage of it.
The rumors have never proven to be true, but they will be important later on. Well,
Lord
think of all
Jesus.
that what you want, but the fact is that Sean's career took off from here. After
fucking
becoming
were
the vice
sucking
president of
dick to pay the
Uptown, Sean
rent.
truly put his head down and grinded for success. He scouted the local underground scene in order to find
When
his
you edit
first
this,
diamond
at
in
that
the
part,
rough.
put the
This is how he
42
discovered his first artist in 1991.
Yeah, we gotta get the 42
MC out
Doug
of
part
Long
in there.
Island.
Who's Craig
Gangsta,
Mack?
bro. Oh, that's my boy Craig Mack, flavor in your ear.
Hold on. What you got? Now go back some.
His career took off from here.
Oh, she got
After
fight.
becoming the vice president of Uptown, Sean truly put his head down and
We
grinded
only
for
8 minutes
success.
in, and I got
he
a
scouted the
33
local
minute
underground
recording.
scene in order to find his first diamond in the rough. This is how he discovered his first
How
artist
long
in
is this video gonna
1991,
be, Chad?
MC out of Long Island by the name of Craig Mack. Craig was an instant success, but Sean wasn't satisfied with just him. While scrolling through the Source magazine, Sean was intrigued by a rapper in the unsigned hype section. This would be a young rapper out of Brooklyn by the name of Notorious Big. So in March of 1992, Sean got in contact with Big and brought him to the studio.
Okay.
He was blown away by his talent and instantly signed him to Uptown Records. Boom, this was his next Uptown protege. Now I know what you're thinking, but Biggie was a certified street dude and he was not going for that. It was strictly a business relationship, and here is where things get interesting.
No way you wanted to take advantage of the fat nigga, bro.
It's the fall of 1992 and Biggie completes his first album to be released. The debut album is called Ready to Die, and both him and Sean feel very strongly about the project. But there's a major problem in the way. Uptown's parent company refuses to release the album. They expressed that the album was not to their liking and contained too many explicit lyrics. As you would expect, Sean was upset and so was Biggie. Sean did not respond well to the decision, and because of this, he was fired from Uptown Records in late 1992.
Oh, that don't mean shit though.
This was devastating, but Andre Harrell had his back no matter what.
Final thought for me was when MCA wanted me to not put out the Biggie Smalls album because they didn't like the subject matter, and they wanted me to tell him he's got to change.
No, nigga, that's not.
It wasn't up to me. I felt to tell a generation what they could and could not do artistically. So I knew it wasn't going to work because he was coming from a new space and a new era, and Biggie Smalls was more like in the streets and telling street stories. And he told him, well, I'm really letting you go so you can get rich. I'm really letting you go so you can get rich.
That's what I was thinking anyways.
But was this really the case, or was something else at play? You know? Puff had just gotten fired from his dream job at the age of 23. Most people would be devastated, but Sean fell right back on his feet. Just a month after being fired, Sean started his own label called Bad Boy Records. Obviously, the 23-year-old didn't have the pockets to fund it himself, so it was initially a partnership with Arista Records. Wait, let's get this straight. So Sean was fired by Uptown and then given his own label by Uptown's bosses. How does that make sense? Well, it's possible that Jaguar Wright was correct.
He stepped around Andre Harrell and gave you the keys to the kingdom. Andre was in line.
So again, here's the idea. Andre Harrell had to do special favors for Clive Davis in order to be hired and then get his own label. And once Andre established his label, he repeated the same cycle on Sean Combs. But for former Uptown singer and assistant Jaguar Wright, she believes that Clive Davis was in on it as well. I guess her idea is that Sean did things for Andre in order to be hired, and then he did things for Clive in order to find the label. And being that Clive is above both of them, he has to give Sean his own label.
This is bad, bro.
This is insane.
This is bad, bro.
This is crazy.
What are we gonna do?
So bad, bro.
Andre got
like, I'll be honest, I'll be surprised. This video pause. I thank God, bro. Like, I swear, bro, I would love to be rich and have $500 million. But if this is what you gotta go through, bro, I swear to God, I want to be broke. I swear to God, I want to be broke. I'll be
in the trap forever.
I'll be broke. I'll be broke forever, bro. Put me in a cardboard box, bro. I swear.
We'll be in the trap forever.
I don't know about broke. I just want to be no rapper.
Yeah, like, nah, I'll be a rapper. I don't know, bro. I wouldn't get too much money.
He said, I don't want to get too much money.
I wouldn't get too much money, bro. I'd be in it just for the love of the art, bro.
Okay, J. Cole.
Diddy was on a fucking murder spree.
He just wanted money, so he was just giving ass.
Money and male ass.
Giving ass, bro.
Listen, gang, listen.
He's really a hoe. Like, he's a hoe. Like a hoe.
See, I expected insane shit, gang, but this is insane. Like, this shit.
He's a bop. You know what a bop? Like, he's a bop. He's a treesh. Like,
And bro, the description says exposing all the murders. He's a killing ass bop.
He's not a murderer, bro. You just because you pay niggas to kill niggas don't mean you're a killer, bro. He's a gay nigga, bro. He's a gay nigga. He's a gay rich nigga, bro. That's what he.
That ain't want nobody to know he was gay.
He's not a murderer. If niggas watch this video, bro, if this video somehow get a bunch of views, bro, I don't want y'all niggas to go around saying Diddy was just a murderer. Diddy is gay. He's a gay. He is a rich, gay, evil, sick nigga. Gay. Gay is the word for Diddy. Gay. Not gang, not murderer, not demon. Gay.
Who said not gang?
Rich and gay. Rich and gay, nigga. That's what he is. That's his gang, nigga. Rich and gay.
Rich and gay is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Take a stain in his gang, you gotta do gay shit.
Hell nah.
I passed over. Like, how do you go from being the president of Uptown and losing your entire company to your intern? Like Puff started out as an intern.
And that's because you know Clive Davis, and we all know he has lots of secrets.
Lots of
Clearly
what?
trust you.
Lot of secrets.
He stepped around Andre Harrell and gave you the keys to the kingdom. Andre was in line.
If the rumored power dynamic is true, then Clive Davis did replace Andre Harrell with Sean Combs, meaning that now, instead of Andre, it was Sean doing special favors for Clive. And as a reward,
So y'all
Clive
just
made
passing
Andre
around
drop him
nigga
from
ass.
Uptown and gave him his own label. Of course though, this is all silly speculation. But what's not speculation is that Uptown's artists were released from their contracts and were able to sign with Bad Boy Records. This way, Sean now had full control over Biggie and Craig Mack. Well, after starting Bad Boy, Sean started going by the alias Puff Daddy. This is a name given to him by his mom because
That's
when he
after
was
they
a kid,
puffed
he
him
used
up.
to huff and
Maybe
puff
they had to
whenever he
puff
was
him up
mad.
for that.
So now we
Yeah,
enter
make sure
the
he was
era
good puffed
of
up before he
real
got down.
puffed up before he became
Puff's
Puff
Bad
Daddy.
Boy released their first album in July of 1994, which was Craig Mack's Flavor in Your Ear. The album took off to immediate success, and this is how Bad Boy entered the industry. Then just 2 months later,
brand new
Puff's
Flavor in Your
album
Ear.
Oh,
You know, right, that
Bozo
was
video.
well. Both albums
Bozo, how do you feel? Chat can see you right now. How do you feel about Diddy so far, buddy?
Man, this nigga is sick, nasty, gay, and I don't know, bro. This nigga nasty.
But we're not even halfway through this shit yet, bro. We didn't even get the Justin Bieber, the Usher part. Nothing.
Nah, for real. That's crazy
Man,
kids, bro.
'cause I heard my grandma talking about this. I was like, "Who is Puff Daddy?" She said, "You don't know who Puff Daddy is?"
What is your opinion on him?
This nigga is gay.
What's your opinion on the things that he's doing?
This shit is sick. He needs to be dead.
That's what they need to do. You want him to get the death penalty?
Huh?
You want him to get the death penalty?
Yes, right now.
All right,
right now.
All right, that's enough from Bozo, guys. You guys heard Bozo. He wants him to get the death penalty. Rail, what's your opinion so far on Puff Daddy? They can see you. Chat can see you, man. How do you feel?
That was my man's.
Stop saying that shit.
Yeah, we're not. He doesn't get no more screen time.
Stop saying that shit, bro.
Tell her how do you feel so far about Sean Diddy Combs?
I knew damn near all this shit already, so it's just like proving the point to me. You see what I'm saying?
What's your opinion if you had to describe him in a couple words?
Insane. I think I'm gonna use about 3 words. Insane.
He has to be one of them. Is gay.
Egotistic.
Gay.
Faggot.
Fat. Oh wow.
I'm gonna say faggot.
I swear, YouTube. I swear, bro. Please do not ban me. I swear. Please, YouTube, do not ban me. Please.
I'm gonna say Diddy is a part of the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, he's part of the gay community. When we say the F word, oh, damn, I swear we gonna get banned again, bro.
Bro, you know how to edit, bro. Bleep it out.
I'm gonna bleep it out for sure.
Just bleep it out. I'm gonna kick. You know I don't give a fuck.
Damn.
At least I'm never gonna get banned.
I'm never like ever.
No, I'm gonna get my first strike. Guap gonna get banned. I'm gonna get my first strike.
Listen, no, I'm posting this on the other YouTube. Hey YouTube, listen, can y'all talk to me for real quick? Y'all listen to me, bro, please. We're just saying words that are in the dictionary. YouTube, they're in the dictionary. They're not.
Fuck that. Here comes a brand new flavor, and yeah. Hey, you talking about, nigga? Shout out Craig Mack.
All right, keep going, bro. I don't. Damn.
Did well, and Puff was eager to keep it going. So just 2 weeks after Biggie's album, Bad Boy released Craig Mack's second album, Funk the World. Puffy couldn't miss, and he was eager to recruit more and more new artists. He was becoming so respected in the industry that other moguls were coming to him for advice. And that takes us down to Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta.
In 1992, music mogul L.A. Reid discovered a 12-year-old singer named Usher Raymond. While watching him perform at a local talent show, he saw some Michael Jackson in him. He was so impressed that he signed him to
dinner and go and see a movie. I follow Usher. He hard. Y'all niggas chill.
Label LaFace Records at just 13 years old. Interestingly enough,
he was a
LaFace
kid, bro. He was your age when he was wrestling over Frosted Flakes.
Keep that in mind. Well, the story goes that in order to prep
y'all was the same age.
I don't think Bozo wrestling over Frosted Flakes with a grown man.
Yeah, y'all was Bozo, you'll do it. I bet if got that red water Russell over the Frosted Flakes, you'll do it. Y'all be shirtless in the kitchen.
What is we grown as fuck wrestling over Frosted Flake? What is wrong with you? That's what I asked him. It's gonna be Michael Jackson, boss.
Yeah, no, that's not. No, I gotta bleep that part out. God damn.
I just said.
Yeah, we talking about the King of Pop like that. Yeah, no.
Music career, he
What
was
the fuck,
sent to
wow.
live with none other than
Googling
Puff
shit.
Daddy. So at 14 years old, Usher was sent to live with Puffy full time, something known as Puffy's Flavor Camp. I guess the idea was for Puffy to mentor him and send him down the right path. But according to Usher, there was a lot more going on than just that.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to something
City.
called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor
some...
Camp?
Yeah, that's what it was
Puffy
called.
Flavor
And
Camp.
you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle,
Right.
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was
Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. He talking the right way.
He knew what it was going on.
You know what? That's why he ain't saying exactly what's going on. If it was bitches in there, he would have just said, you know what I'm saying? He's like, not really. It wasn't just people fucking all the time. Not really. If niggas fucking females. He said it was different shit going on, though. You see what I'm saying?
It was niggas
But
fucking niggas.
it wasn't that. You smell me? Like, that's what he's saying. Like, it wasn't that specifically, but it was some other shit going on.
Wow.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Smalls was there. Lil
Wait,
Kim,
should we do this all in
Craig
one or
Mack.
in part?
All these people are hanging around.
What you mean?
Like, should I end this at an hour and do another part and then?
How much time we got left?
Right now we have 46 minutes.
Yeah, we can end it at an hour and do another part.
All right, we just gonna do another part like literally right after. Like we just gonna cut it
Yeah.
out of high parts.
I'm just gonna restart my stream. No, I'm gonna keep my stream. I'm
Nah,
gonna restart my
I'm
stream.
talking about my part.
Say
No,
less.
I just ended mine.
Let's go right now. Let's keep going.
Keep going. I still got time.
Part 2 chat with Beck with part 2. Let's
No, not yet, Bozo, because we still gonna be watching it.
His part 2.
You finna stop yours right now.
No, I'm not stopping mine right now.
I already stopped mine.
You shouldn't have stopped yours then, Bozo.
He's doing his part 2.
Mine was already at an hour.
But how you gonna do part 2? It's not gonna start at the same spot. His shit's gonna be confused.
It's cool.
Yeah, fuck your audience then, Bozo. Weak ass weenie boy.
No.
Yeah, man.
Cool. Bozo
Faith
know what he's doing
Evans,
right now.
And your parents were
Mary
okay?
J. Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer
Wait,
than them.
pause the video.
And what
Bozo, tell me if your stream gets taken down. All right.
All right, I'm about to put mine up right now. I'm about to just stream.
Wait, put the part 1 up and tell me if it gets taken down.
All right.
All right.
Do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem. I had like,
What
like
a
a living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send
Don't
your
edit
kid
it.
to
Don't
Puffy
edit it.
camp?
Throw it up.
Hell no.
See?
Many people out there believe that Usher was Puffy's first victim of the power ritual. There's no proof to show that, but these clips may convince you that something strange was going on.
I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. Before
pause was invented.
My brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get it early.
Yo, what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid.
He said that was
So what do you guys think? Is Usher a part of surviving Diddy, or is this just a silly assumption?
Yeah,
Well, now
Usher
we
got
move
an
on to the
NDA
next
signed.
chapter.
Yeah, he had to.
He's always so nice.
Regardless of all the nonsense,
gotta
Puff
have
was
an
truly
NDA
a
signed.
genius at discovering and developing artists, and in the process, he was gaining immense wealth and power in the industry.
Yo, pause. My mic. Oh, that's the video? That's the video making that sound?
I think so.
Damn, that's fucked up.
By many accounts, Puff grew an obsession with having complete control. He wanted control over everyone around him, even for the silliest things. So here is the first example. The year is 1995 and Craig Mack is eager to continue his success.
Oh, one thing, YouTube. We do not own any rights to this video, man.
Exactly.
Shout out my dog Swamp Stories.
This is a reaction video. Shout out Swamp Stories, man. The link will be in the description of my video.
Link will be, well, I'm streaming, so, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, for my dog, link in the description. Y'all tap in.
So he puts together his third studio album, one by the name of Operation Get Down. The story goes that he brings the album to Puff to get it released, but things don't go as planned. Puff allegedly tells Craig Mack that if he wants the album released, he has to fire his manager and then hire a bad boy manager. But Craig's manager is one of his closest friends and has been rocking with him since day one.
Matter of fact, we could do a quick little show. We can show his
no.
account real quick.
Even though it's
the video show his account. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you what, my dog Swamp Stories, man. He do all type of shit. Most of his shit be like gang shit, but y'all, yeah, there's some shit in there for everybody.
Documentaries, y'all see Swamp
you
Stories.
see, y'all see me. I watch all these bitches. You feel me? I see that
on YouTube, man. Tap in, man. Follow.
I just seen all of them.
All that.
Yeah, no problem. Damn.
What he's being known for with Cassie,
go back.
I can only
like go forward. I mean, forward, and then, yeah, click there.
The sword has shattered the sky.
Open it back up full screen.
Name of Operation Get Down. The story goes that he brings the album to Puff to get it released, but things don't go as planned. Puff allegedly tells Craig Mack that if he wants the album released, he has to fire his manager and then hire a bad boy manager. But Craig's manager is one of his closest friends and has been rocking with him since day one. Because of this, Craig is loyal to him and tells Puffy no.
Alright.
Even though it's a silly request, Puffy is pissed because he doesn't have control over the situation.
Damn, this sound is fucked up.
What's wrong with your sound?
You don't hear that in the video?
The music?
Like fuzzy, like static.
No, I don't hear that.
Try turning your video down. A little bit, just a little bit.
With him no more. Craig wasn't getting
that's good. That's good.
Craig said, yo, listen here, man. I'm not changing my manager just because you want to. Puff said, yo, I ain't that kid no more. Not at all. I was right there when he said that. Told Craig Mack, you don't change your manager, I ain't fucking with you.
Craig stands on his principles and refuses to fire his manager, so Puffy decides to be petty. He completely stops paying him and refuses to release his music. This made things awkward at Bad Boy as Craig no longer had the power to control his career or his narrative. In this 1995 interview, you can see the awkwardness on full display. Like Craig Mack could not believe that Diddy would really lie on camera like that.
I'm sure you got much things in store for my man.
Yeah, definitely. We got a new album we're working on him to drop in January. We got a new album.
Leave like,
I was your first artist. I was the one who took the risk and signed to your label. And more importantly, I made you a whole lot of money. And now you're willing to throw away my career over a silly manager. What is going on? But not only did Puff want his career to dwindle, it's also rumored that he wanted him killed. Craig knew what Puff was capable of, so everywhere he went, he rolled around with a blicky. Something very
And put all our YouTubes in the description, bozo.
to save his own life.
I had a gun in my lap. And I'm sitting there and talking to God, like, Lord, I don't
That's Craig Mack.
But if it comes to getting ugly,
got
where
dark.
somebody's gonna be trying to me, I'm gonna have to do something first or do something to prevent that from happening.
So I was going through Spice samples and I found that.
He said, bitch, I'll shoot Diddy, nigga.
In what world should an artist have to fear for his life because his own boss wants to harm him? Well, Craig says that Puff tried to set him up at the studio, but when he showed up with certified goons, he decided to back off. So thankfully the situation didn't end terribly, but it was the start of a new era for Puffy. Not only had he become a control freak, but now he was bringing the threat of violence to the table. Slowly, the golden child of the industry was becoming the villain behind closed doors. And now we enter Diddy's violent era. While the Craig Mack drama was taking place internally, a whole nother beef was stewing in the industry. By the fall of 1994, Bad Boy had competition for rap's biggest label, and this would be California's Death Row Records. Particularly, Tupac had become the biggest star in rap and everyone wanted a feature. In this case, Uptown Records producer Ron G wanted Tupac to record a verse for Biggie Smalls. So Pac asked for $7,000 and Bad Boy agreed to pay for the verse. So Pac records the verse with Ron G and then is told to go to the Quad Studios in Manhattan to pick up the money. And that takes us to November 30th, 1994. Pac arrives in Manhattan and walks to the Quad Studios. As he's entering the building, he hears some Bad Boy associates yelling his name from the upstairs window. Pac is excited to meet with Bad Boy and he walks in the lobby to take the elevator upstairs. But as he approaches the elevators, two men in masks are waiting for him right there. Before he can run, the men whip out and reach for his pockets. Pac tries to fight them off, but that's when the men make a wild decision. While being carried out of the lobby, Pac flips off Notorious Big and other Bad Boy associates, assuming that they set him up. Thankfully though, Tupac would survive his injuries after a successful surgery. Speaking of injuries, if you or a loved one are ever injured, you deserve the absolute best on your side.
I ain't gonna be like that, man. Shout out to Storiez. He making his bag.
In that case, with Morgan, he's often low to get you Florida Man 50,000. What? That's third available at Beers Avail, so it's free and left firm with just
that's not our promotion right there,
just
gang.
click the link in the description.
You see how I just went through that bitch?
Like we ain't get paid for that swamp story.
Yeah, we fucked up.
At the time though, he couldn't do anything about it as he had his hands tied with a legal case involving a woman. In fact, the day after his surgery, he appeared in court where he was sentenced to 8 months in Rikers Island.
Dang.
While incarcerated, the national...
Y'all know what's crazy?
What's up?
He got shot in all type of places, even his balls.
While incarcerated, the national story was that Bad Boy set him up to be robbed.
Oh, yeah, I
On
forgot
top of
about
this,
that.
Pac did an interview while incarcerated where he said
Like,
that
I want,
Bad Boy
like,
did
because
it over.
yeah, they
claimed that when he
fucking
was
lit
on the
that
way to
car
the
up, bro.
studios, Puff kept calling him to see where he was. He
Talking about the elevator incident.
exactly he would get in, and that
I
was
forgot
Pac's
Pac
main
did get
reasoning for
shot more
thinking
than
they
one
set him up.
time.
Because of this, Puff was under major scrutiny, and he needed to clear it up.
So I started saying what's up to him, I'm about to get on the elevator, and he comes out shot.
Tupac also had me pissed off, you know what I'm saying? First of all, he's just my man. Said my man turned his back on him, and I know for a fact that didn't happen, you know what I'm saying?
Be right back.
And like the rumors that's spreading is on some tip like we set him up, you know what I'm saying? And that's crazy,
If there's any psychologists watching, please let me know why Puff's eyes are having a dance battle.
Yeah, fuck no, what he did. He didn't want to pay them 7 racks, man.
Anyways, Puff was not done clearing the air. In fact, he visited Tupac at Rikers Island to assure him that Bad Boy had nothing to do with it. But was this really the case? Because Puff's bodyguard claims that he let this happen to Pac.
The people who knew what was going to happen to Pac was in the studio. I mean, was in the part of the Quad Studio with Jimmy Hitchman, and that was Andre Harrell and Puffy. So Puff knew.
Yeah, they said they was upstairs.
Andre Harrell knew.
If Gene Deal's perspective hasn't convinced you, then maybe what happens
It's
next will.
different, nigga.
In February of 1995, Biggie released a hit song called Who Shot Ya, which many people think is a Tupac diss. And one of these people was Pac himself, who felt betrayed and lied to by Puff. You told me one thing to my face, but your actions proved otherwise. To an alpha male like Pac.
Introducing Georgia Aquarium's expanded resident pass. Pay for 1 day and enjoy unlimited visits all year.
Pac, that was the ultimate disrespect. Well, after the record, all peace was off the table and Death Row cut ties with Bad Boy. That takes us to August 3rd, 1995. It's the annual Source Awards in New York City, and Death Row are nominated for Soundtrack of the Year. Of course, tensions are in the air because the show is in New York, and everyone is curious if anything will happen. Well, Death Row wins the award, and Suge takes the stage.
First of all, I'd like to thank God
Second of all, I'd like to thank my whole entire Death Row family on both sides, you know what I'm saying? I'd like to tell Tupac to keep his guards up. We ride with him. And one other thing I'd like to say, any artists out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star, don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the videos.
All in the videos.
All on the records. Dancing. Come to Death Row.
Dancing.
All the videos, dancing. Nigga, so zesty ass out the video.
This was obviously a sneak diss at Puff, and the crowd was not feeling it. To make matters worse, Snoop Dogg takes the stage and doubles down.
The East Coast don't love Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. The East Coast ain't got no love for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Death Row. Y'all don't love us. Y'all don't love us.
Nah, nigga. He says.
We know y'all East Coast. We know we at East Coast and Alpha.
This moment here officially kicked off the Bad Boy vs. Death Row beef. This meant that Puff's gangster was now being put to the test for real. Being that they exist on opposite ends of the map, interactions would not be often, but being in the same industry, the sides were bound to cross paths. September 23rd, 1995. Here we are in beautiful, well, not at the time, but here we are in Atlanta, Georgia for Jermaine Dupri's birthday celebration at the Platinum House nightclub. Here, much of the rap industry will be in attendance by midnight. Early in the night though, it's just the Bad Boy crew and associates hanging in the club before it opens. This would of course be Puffy, his bodyguard Wolf, Too Short, Dallas Austin, and plenty more. So they're all chilling in the club and a couple of hours go by. And this is when they receive some unexpected visitors. At 10 p.m., the Death Row crew arrive at the Platinum House parking lot. First, a Death Row associate named Big Jake walks in the club to scope it out. He then looks around and sees Puff Daddy and Jermaine Dupri sitting at a table in the corner. He instantly walks back to the parking lot to tell Suge where they are. Then together, their massive duo walk. Gets in between them. He tells Suge it's not gonna go down like that. So it turns into a brawl and they're all escorted out of the club. After all this, Suge and Puff actually hug it out and squash the beef. But then out of nowhere, shots go off across the street. So they all duck down and look over to see what's going on. All it is a man across the street shooting his gun into the air. But while everyone is distracted, a man walks right behind Big Jake.
We own the club, the Platinum House. I had been at Jermaine Dupri's party and I seen Jake, and he was looking for Puff and they was looking for Jermaine them there. And I didn't see them at their own party. Jermaine Dupri, his security, Puff with Wolf. And Jake looks in and see these guys. Suge came back, boom, 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 boom. He came right in and slapped the shit out of Jermaine Dupri. Bah! And Puff was standing right there and he snatched Puff with one hand. Suge had him with one hand and was shaking him. Then Wolf reached over and grabbed him. Shit ain't going down like this no more. Standing there, Suge's in front of with Puff. They walk to the limo. All of a sudden, somebody started shooting across the street. And I could see the dude just busting. Pop, 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 pop. They called the play for the overlay. They started shooting across the street to make everybody look. We looked. The dude came out of nowhere and just touched Jake. And Jake was about 400 pounds.
Big Jake was Suge's best friend and Death Row security wherever they went. So this loss was devastating to Death Row, but they had no idea who did it. But then a few days later, 3 witnesses reported that Puff's bodyguard Wolf was the assailant. Whoa, did Puff's bodyguard take out Suge Knight's best friend? Well, about a week later, Wolf was arrested for the incident. So, does this mean that Puff ordered the hit of Suge Knight's best friend? Death Row definitely assumes so, but Wolf was able to beat his case about a year later. In the meantime though, the beef was up. With Tupac shot and now Big J killed, Death Row was looking at Puffy like an absolute menace. And coincidentally, not too long after the loss of Big Jake, Tupac was released from Rikers Island. As soon as he got back to LA, he hopped in the studio and recorded Hit 'Em Up. One, if not the most disrespectful song in rap history. He dissed Biggie by saying that he smashed his girl and pretty much obliterated the whole bad boy camp. As you would expect, Puffy was pissed. But at this time he felt invincible, so he decided to do the unthinkable. He decided to schedule a bad boy tour on the West Coast from Seattle down to San Diego. However, he knew that the tour was a risk, so he decided to tap in with his best connection in LA. This would be a man named Keefy D, who he met at a hydraulic shop in Compton. Essentially, in 1994, Puff asked Keefy if he could borrow one of his cars for a video, and they locked in from there.
He had called up our hydraulics place and asked to use a lowrider.
But Keefy wasn't just a car guy, he was also a high-ranking member of Compton's Southside Crips. So naturally, when Puff announced his tour, he hired Keefy and the Southside Crips to protect him.
He had a West Coast tour coming up, but Zipper came pick me up. We rolling up Greenleaf in our neighborhood, and his phone ring, boom, and it was Puff. And he like, you think it's cool to come out here and do concerts? I'm like, why it wouldn't be cool? Just let me know the dates and give me some tickets. We had a Crips there, but I see he was trying to play us against each other. Crips, Bloods, you know what I'm saying? Sugar Blood, we the Crips.
So behind the scenes, Puff was potentially creating a beef between Compton Crips and LA Bloods.
I guess he played it smarter. Dude with the red, I get the blue.
Well, thankfully nothing happened and the tour went smoothly. But later that year, they would run into each other at the Soul Train Awards and they would have a standoff backstage. Allegedly, Tupac and Suge pulled up on Puffy.
You hear the door go boom, and then you see with Suge. And just screaming because Big and it just went off. So just imagine Tupac come.
You said what?
The screen in the wait. Oh, that's the nigga screen. All right, fix the volume though. Yeah.
Walking down the aisle, walking up the steps, and just walking into the back. It wouldn't have been too good if they got hold to them, because they couldn't have handled what they had with them at that time. Like, nah, they were totally outnumbered.
Puff felt embarrassed and disrespected, and something needed to be done. So allegedly that next night, he took Keefy D out to dinner on the Sunset Strip. And there, according to Keefy, Puff offered him $1 million to get rid of Pac.
He and Puffy are at this place called Greenblatt's Deli on Sunset. And he tells Keefy D, man, I just need you to take care of this situation with Suge and Tupac.
Keefy, he's claiming that Puffy offered him $1 million to kill Suge or Tupac?
Both of them. Yeah, both their names came out.
Wait.
$1 million in 1995 is...
What? Wait, so these the dudes that killed Tupac in them?
Keefy D. Keefy D's the nigga that killed Tupac.
Yeah.
But not yet. No, just keep watching. It's gonna tell you.
But he the nigga that got arrested for it.
I know he locked up for it, bro. Yeah, he did it. But god damn, y'all spoiling this shit, man. Everybody.
Oh, my bad.
Is equivalent to over $2 million today. And to a Compton Crip who's probably broke, this is life-changing money. If this is actually true, then Puff is a cold man. Because there's no way in the world that any gang member would ever turn this down. And
we're a community of over 22,000 doctors. We practiced at all.
Puffy knew this. It was only a matter of time. September 7th, 1996. It's a big day in Las Vegas as Mike Tyson is set to fight at the MGM Grand. Of course, for the big fight, all of the celebrities are in town, including Tupac. Well, it's the afternoon and everyone is having fun before the event. Particularly Tupac and Suge Knight are walking through the casino lobby. That's when they're approached by a man who's being disrespectful. This will be a young man named Orlando Anderson, the first cousin of Keefy D and fellow Southside Crip. Well, the story goes that he disrespects Pac, and Pac socks him in front of everyone. Orlando is furious, so he goes and gives a statement to police.
Tupac
Then he meets up with KeeFy and tells him about what happened at the casino. So KeeFy and Orlando sit in the hotel room thinking about what they can do. Then they get a call from a very important factor. This would be a New York plug and associate of Puffy by the name of Eric Von Zip. Zip allegedly calls them and says to meet in his rental car. KeeFy and Orlando hop in and he hands them a Glock 40. They then hop out and Zip takes off. KeeFy and Orlando then hop in their own car. 11 p.m. The Tyson fight empties out and Tupac hops in Suge's BMW 7 Series. Suge then pulls off and stops at a red light on Las Vegas Boulevard. Coincidentally, Orlando and KeeFy happen to be reaching the same red light. They hear some girls yelling Tupac's name and approaching the BMW. That's when they pull alongside the car. From there, Orlando rolls his window down
like 2
and
hours,
the rest
yo?
is history. The incident shocked the world and shifted all the attention away from the Mike Tyson victory. The world's biggest rapper was in critical condition and not expected to survive. 5 days later, on September 13th, Tupac was pronounced dead at the hospital. Damn. Everyone wanted to know who did this, but no witnesses ever came forward. Well, here is where things get juicy. Damn, that was corny. Right after the news broke, KeeFy D recalls getting a call from Puffy. He claims that Puff asked him, "Was that us?" and promised him the $1 million reward.
You said that Puffy called and said, "Was that us?"
Because Puffy called too, right?
Yeah, him and Biggie's wife. What's her name? Faith. Yeah.
So tell me about that. Them two calls and everything.
He just asked, "Was that us?"
Who said that?
Puff did.
Now it's time for Puff to pay up. He allegedly sends $1 million check to Zip and tells him to wire it to KeeFy.
Zip had a check in his right pocket, right back pocket, and that check was for $1 million.
Now, all that needs to happen is for Zip to deliver it to KeeFy and his life is changed forever. But did you guys think that would actually happen?
So the FBI told you that Zip kept that money as well.
They said Zip's a dirty. Everybody cross you.
You guys never got any money?
Never.
For anything?
Nothing. Not even a pair of Sean John drawers.
Man, what was Puff thinking? It's almost like he orchestrated this.
But he never gave the money to him.
But thank God he never gave him the money, right? Think about it. If he gave the money, Puffy will be in prison now, money for hire.
You know, Eric Von Zip keeping the money kind of shielded everyone from the situation in its own
So he's a savior
type of way.
According to the FBI, because Zip didn't give the money to KeeFy, Puffy dodged prison.
Damn.
But here's my question. Is Puff really responsible for what happened to Tupac? Yes, he did offer the $1 million, but it was Tupac jumping Orlando Anderson that really caused the situation, right? Well, KeeFy disagrees, as he thinks that Puff is to blame.
If I wouldn't have never met him, I wouldn't have never been involved in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, man. So you feel like Puffy, he's the reason for your empire and Suge empire going down because of the whole situation with Tupac.
No, nigga. Pause the video, man.
He trying to find somebody to blame.
That KeeFy D nigga is the reason he is the reason he is in fucking jail his damn self, nigga.
Yeah, now he the reason all these fucking interviews. Stupid. You just told you
If
killed.
you really killed Tupac, why the fuck you coming up here doing all these interviews?
Why is you doing interviews? Now you in prison for the murder of Tupac.
You talking about was that us? Was that us? Nigga, what the fuck you mean, nigga?
I'm not gonna lie. They said back in the day that the feds already know Ben knew who killed Tupac. Like they had him basically. You know how y'all say the NDA shit? That's something like what KeeFy D had with the feds way back in the day. They been knew they killed Tupac. Trust me. He had a signed document with they told him if he gave up what he did, that he would dodge jail time and he had to give up somebody. I think it was his nephew or some shit. I could be wrong. But he had an NDA with the feds. He was basically for a return of something to tell them what they did. He was not allowed to talk about it and he won't go to jail. 30 years later, I guess he thought, because social media coming out, and you see all these rappers doing it, ARM, and he thought, well, shit, I've been had the feds in pocket. They know I did the shit. Ain't like they gonna charge me if I go talk about it. Not knowing, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing you forgot 30 years ago you signed that you're not gonna talk about it before social media.
Them NDAs hit different, bro.
For real. So they came and got his dumb ass.
Stupid, crazy, man. Keefy D, you a dumb bitch. If you ever see this shit, ever catch wind, you're a dumb bitch.
Stupid,
Dumb
nigga.
as
You're
fuck.
done, nigga.
You're a dumb bitch, boy.
You got away with a famous murder, my nigga. Come on.
He pitted us against each other, it seemed like.
But what do you guys think? Is Puff responsible for the loss of Tupac?
No.
Or is Keefy D a grown man not taking responsibility for his actions? Well, if you ask Diddy, he'll tell you that he had nothing to do with it.
Now, it was this documentary that claimed, which we know wasn't true.
Yeah, check this out. We don't talk about things that are nonsense. We don't even entertain nonsense, my brother. So we not even going to go there with all due respect, but
Which we never believe.
Yeah, thank you.
Look at your glasses. Got GTA police officer.
Regardless of what you believe, that Puff was becoming the boogeyman of the rap game. With Big J's and now Pac gone, Puff felt like nobody could mess with him. His violent ways were judged.
Yeah, your sound is fucking up, man.
Yeah. About volume fix.
Life like nothing had happened. But for whatever reason, his bad boy artists were not so secure in their ways.
Mute it. Yeah, pause it, fix it, yeah.
Were very cautious of their whereabouts and made sure to avoid California at all costs. Eventually, though, they would have to go back to Cali. And that takes us to the Soul Train Awards of 1997. The awards are held in Los Angeles, and because of this, the bad boy artists do not want to go. In particular, Mace thinks it's too risky, and Biggie decides to not go at all. He happens to have a broken femur, and he tells Puff that he's in too much pain to fly back and forth. He also mentions that going to LA is not the best idea, which is really the real reason. But Puff tells him that he'll be safe and nothing will happen. And according to the bad boy president, Burroughs, he kept convincing him relentlessly.
We could not go, but Biggie did have an inconvenience. He had a car accident. I think it was in Brooklyn, maybe downtown Brooklyn. He had a broken femur at that time, and he was recovering from that. Big-sized person could not really sit comfortably in a plane, not even first class, with a cast on. It was uncomfortable. He was talked into going to the LA portion of the trip.
Strangely though, Puff doesn't care if Biggie goes to the award show, he really just wants him at the after party.
Yo, that whole week, man, Puff was like, yo, Big, you gotta come to this party, and he wasn't getting the response that he needed from Big to make sure that he was going to the party.
Finally, Biggie caves into Puff and decides to come to LA. But what Puffy doesn't know is that directly after the award show, Biggie will be flying to London. This is because Clive Davis booked him for a major media appearance where he'll be introduced to a worldwide audience.
Damn, he never got
March
that
7th,
either.
1997. The award show takes place and everything goes smoothly. That's when Biggie tells Puff that he's headed for the airport to fly to London. As you would expect, Puffy is livid and he calls Clive Davis right away. He tells him to cancel Biggie's appearance in London because he wants him at the party in LA.
But it was put together so that Biggie could receive an international press junket in London with all press from around the world meeting him that Saturday, Sunday after the Friday award show night. Diddy called late Friday night saying he's not going to London. Call Arista, cancel it. You go. You represent it. You go. He's not going. He wants to stay here in LA. So we knew how big of an event that could be.
Strange, right? Wouldn't you want your artist to fulfill this amazing opportunity?
Exactly.
Making him
like
skip
what?
out on a worldwide appearance just so he could go to some silly party? It doesn't quite make sense. On top of this, earlier in the day, Mace warned him that some guys might be coming after them.
They was telling him that they wanted Big and Puff, and he was all right. He was good. Me and Mace spoke, and then he was telling me all them bloods and everything that was out there.
If this wasn't enough, Gene Deal informed him as well.
I said, Puff, I got some intel. The guys are coming to kill us tonight at the museum party.
Here was Puff's response.
He said, Gene, I don't want to hear that. He said, you ain't got to go if you don't want to go.
So Puff knew there was a threat and brushed it off. Puff, Big, and most of Bad Boy are at Steve Stout's party in the Hollywood Hills. At 12:30 a.m., LAPD show up to shut down the party due to a noise complaint. Because of this, everyone at the party is forced to go their separate ways. For Biggie, he rolls out with his friends D-Rock, Lil Cease, and his driver G-Money. At 12:45, they stop at a red light on Fairfax and Wilshire, and that's when a Chevy Impala pulls right beside them. The incident shocked the world again, and everyone assumed that this was revenge for Tupac. Now, of course, this may be true, but something that happened directly after is very strange. Puff took a flight to San Diego just 2 hours after Biggie's passing.
Puff went to San Diego and they put him on a jet about 2 hours after Big died.
See, I don't know everything about the world, but what I do know is that when your best friend dies, you don't leave the
audio check.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. All I can think of is was Puff involved in the passing of Biggie.
We not good.
Well, his
fuck is happening, man?
bodyguard Gene Deal seems to think so.
You gotta look at what people do, man. You know Pac just got killed. It ain't no kind of business Big was doing. Big couldn't even walk. He couldn't run. Puff ain't want none of that beef. So what I'm gonna do is, y'all want the sheep? I'm gonna put them out the pasture. Catch them if you can. If you the wolf, if you got that wolf in you, catch them if you can. Why in the hell you would put your man in a situation? There's plenty of places Big could have been. Why the West Coast?
Did Puff sacrifice Biggie in order to stop the beef on the West Coast? You guys tell me. There's no way that Puff would do this to his closest friend and main artist, right? I mean, after his passing, he even released songs to commemorate him. Not to mention that he spoke highly of him in interviews as well.
And as far as my theory, it would be inadequate for me to speculate. I would just be like everybody else to speculate on who did this or why it was done. I mean, one thing I do know is that it was evil. It was ignorant. And it hurts, you know what I'm saying?
What has it been like emotionally for you? I mean, it's a tragedy. Seeing a close friend like that going down.
Gangster, that nigga. Wow.
What have you been going through?
How does he know how to lie with a straight face like that nigga? Like he's sad.
That's evil, bro. That's what evil people do.
It wasn't supposed to be like that.
Got a straight face.
Let's talk about that.
That was me. I would have been
Tupac
laughing.
About 6
They would have
months
knew I was
ago.
lying.
Kind of showed how vulnerable rap artists are.
Yes.
Did
He
Biggie
would have
at
knew
all
I was
feel
lying.
that his life was in danger?
That's why I can't kill. That's why I can't kill nobody, man.
He never told me. I can only speak. He never told me he felt that his life was in danger. We always, me and him, we always had conversations, and I'm very close with God, and through our relationship, I was trying to show him how God is his friend, and he was taking in God as his friend. You know, it was a gradual thing.
After seeing this interview, are you guys convinced that Puff had nothing to do with it?
No.
Who knows, but wow is all I have to say. But I'm not the only one who feels uneasy. In fact, Bad Boy's second biggest artist felt sick to his stomach. In the height of his rap career, Mace decided to leave Bad Boy and to become a pastor. His relationship with Puff had fallen apart, and they've been arguing over money ever since. So with Biggie and Mace gone, Bad Boy was falling apart at the helm. But leave it up to the genius of Diddy, he would quickly replace their talent. In 1998, Puffy would discover an East Flatbush rapper by the name of Shine Poe. Shine was brought to him by DJ Clark Kent, and he was so impressed that he signed him to a major deal on the spot. The deal was worth millions of dollars, and Shine was given 3 cars and 2 homes. Shine was Diddy's new protege, and it was working out really well. They were quote-unquote best friends, and Puffy had him rolling with him everywhere. Maybe he was a changed man, and this was the artist he was not gonna fall out with. Or maybe Sean Combs just is who he is. December 27th, 1999.
1 year later.
It's a big night for Shine as his debut album is finally finished and it's ready to drop after 2 years. So to celebrate, Puff takes him out to Club New York in Times Square. It's Puffy, his bodyguard Wolf, the infamous J-Lo, and of course Shine. As they're strolling through the club, Puff accidentally bumps into a man named Matthew Allen, also known as Scar. This is bad because Scar happens to be a notorious street dude from Brooklyn. Well, he instantly turns around after being bumped and sees who it is. He then decides to make a scene and starts yelling at Puff in front of everyone. Then, according to witnesses, he threatens Puff and even threatens Shine as well. He then does the unthinkable. He grabs for his waistband and all hell breaks loose. Shots ring out and everyone runs outside the club. 3 people were injured in the incident, but thankfully everyone made it. But here is where things get interesting. In typical New York fashion, Scar went straight to the police. He told them that both Puff and Shine targeted him. So next morning, Sean and Shine were both arrested. This must be the incident that finally takes Puff down. Puff hired the 2 best lawyers in America, Johnny Cochran and Ben Brofman. But of course, Bad Boy did not provide a good lawyer for Shine. Either way, both of them were facing major time in New York prison. So here's how it went. For Puffy, his amazing lawyers worked hard and he was found not guilty on any charges. For Shine though, his case went completely differently. He admitted to letting a shot off in the air, but says that he was not the one responsible for the 3 victims. However, the jury didn't believe him and he was sentenced to 9 years in prison.
After last month's massive solar flare added a
9 years, bro. Bozo, are you 9 years old?
What should we do?
I'm thinking Shine felt
shoot.
What year was this, Bozo?
That I don't even know that nigga.
1999, Bozo.
Oh,
You
nigga, I wasn't
even a
even
thought,
born yet.
nigga.
Oh, my
betrayed
mama,
by
I
Puff
don't
during
even
the
know.
trial. That's because in his eyes, he saved Puffy's life and Jennifer Lopez's. On top of this, he claims that Puffy sent a witness to testify against him in order to take the blame off himself.
People probably have the impression that you're just consumed with the idea that, you know, justice wasn't served
Jeffrey
here,
Dahmer
and that
part
somebody
2,
turned his
part
back
one
on
for
you.
the next-
It's not a matter of, you know, turning your back on me. Like, how do you call a witness to testify against your comrade? But I'm facing 25 years, and you looking at probation. Yeah, those are the things that you understand are unacceptable. You don't
Yeah,
have
he
to
had somebody
hold
come
my hand.
testify
You don't have to do
against
nothing, but don't
him.
try to hurt me. Where, you know, he calling the witnesses, you know, to do me dirty. Then you understand that, you know, well, man, if these guys is working for him, because I went to the judge like 3 times complaining about inefficiency with my lawyers, because they was just dumbing out.
So now, did
Yeah,
Puffy
my nigga
sacrifice
Diddy know all
Shine
the
so
Jewish
he could dodge a
niggas.
prison sentence himself? Well, of course, Gene Deal seems to think so.
And Shine know he had put people up to testify against him and all that. Ain't no way somebody gonna send me to jail for 10 years when we all could have walked away. Shine know what I'm talking about.
If this is all true, then it's another example of Puffy being disloyal to those he calls his friends.
Why though? It
seems
was
everyone
it
else
was
is
unnecessary.
when his
He didn't have to do that shit.
Or you could look at it like this. In his defense, he had a lot on the line and he did what he had to do to be free.
He was not gonna get locked
This
up.
is a major stain on the story of Sean Combs. After he won his case, Puff decided to wash away his past and start with a new persona. So the first thing he did was change his stage name to P. Diddy, or Diddy for short. Some interpret his name change as him trying to leave his old ways behind. Puff represented how angry he
always
was
tried
as a
to do
kid,
that,
and
bro.
anger led to so much destruction in his life.
Like, his
P.
new
Diddy
name
would
is
now
Love
be the
now.
level-headed businessman. Or at least that was the plan.
Love?
After
Yeah.
all of this drama and loss, he wanted Bad Boy Records to restart their success. But now without Craig Mack, Biggie, Mason, Shine, Diddy needed some new talent. So of course the musical genius went out looking for his next star. Diddy's strange recruiting tactics. First, he wanted to sign a talented underground rapper by the name of 50 Cent, but 50 recalls what he believes is strange recruiting tactics, like possibly Clive Davis, Andre Harrell activities.
Take your shot.
West Coast rapper Exhibit had a similar story as well.
I heard you tell a story before about how Puffy, he took you to a club before and you seen a whole lot of men kissing and you seen a whole lot of weird stuff going on.
Man, I ain't gonna touch that man. It's been talked about. Shout out to Puffy. Love, you know what I'm saying? All good. We gonna leave that alone, man. That shit put to bed. Done.
Now these two stories could mean absolutely nothing, and that's why I really didn't even want to include them. But this next part is pretty crazy. The year is 2003 and Diddy is looking to sign new artists. But in this case, an artist comes to his desk and looks for a deal. This was who knew Jackson, actor and artist. Singer Chris Christopher Williams. Long story short, Christopher got a deal from
Mike Jack.
How it happened is the real story. According to Jaguar Wright, the old rituals came back around. She claims that Diddy's lawyer walked into his office and witnessed Christopher Williams giving him favors.
We almost over.
I think it was like 03. There was a young woman. She's a lawyer, or at least she was. She used to be an entertainment lawyer. I hope I won't be putting her in danger. While she was working at Bad Boy, because she was one of the lead counsels for Bad Boy Entertainment, she witnessed something. She witnessed something that was disturbing to her. But what was really disturbing to her was the conversation that she had with Diddy after. See, Christopher Williams, I don't know, I guess he wanted to sign. I don't know what happened. But Puff was supposed to be giving him a demo deal, and he gave him a demo deal, and I guess it was supposed to turn into an album deal, which that never happened. But this young woman walked in to get approval on some paperwork. See? And when she walked in, the door wasn't locked, so she didn't think twice about just walking in. And when she walked in, she saw Christopher Williams on Puff. And I just thought that he was like, it's power, see?
Of course, this is all rumors and speculation, so we'll leave it at that and move on to the next generation of Bad Boy. The next generation.
Getting weak from a nigga ain't called it power. It's power, you see?
To be the end.
No, he said the generation would be led by Southern rappers Young Jock and 8 Ball and MJG, both of which would go gold instantly, and the genius of Diddy was on display once again. And finally, with these two, there was no rupture between Diddy and his artists. However, just because things went smoothly with them does not mean that was the case with everyone else. So now we focus on another facet of his life. We enter the chapter of relationship abuse and drama of Diddy. So here is where things get really dark and scary. It all began in 1994 when Diddy got in a relationship with Kim Porter. Right. When they first met, Kim was married to a singer named Al B. Sure and a son named Quincy.
Damn,
well, once the relationship with Al B. Sure fell apart, Kim got together with Diddy and they had children of their own. Diddy also adopted her son Quincy, and everything looked like peaches and cream from the outside looking in. But internally, the relationship was on and off for years and rocky to say the least. In fact, the people around them say that Diddy was manipulative, controlling, and abusive towards Kim. Apparently, the relationship was terrible, but they stayed together for the sake of the kids. However, enough was enough, and the couple officially went their separate ways in the early 2000s. In any bad relationship, separating is always the healthiest thing to do. Diddy moved on to new relationships, and so did Kim. Kind of. During their separation, Diddy's controlling instincts could not hold back. As we now know, when something is out of his control, he absolutely freaks out. Even though he moved on to other women, he could not handle Kim seeing other men. And this is when the Diddy relationship mania truly starts. According to Bad Boy artist Mark Curry, Diddy began tapping her phone to know who she was talking to and where she was.
Anytime a man would go out his way to wiretap someone's phone or put taps in their homes just to monitor their conversation, that's a sign of insanity. He know everything she doing.
As Diddy allegedly overheard all of her conversations, he was bound to hear something that he didn't like. That day would come, and it would definitely not be pretty. While listening to her conversations, he overheard her flirting with a man named Shakir Stewart. For those who are unfamiliar, Shakir was a respected lawyer turned record label executive, and at this particular time, he was the head of A&R for LA Reid's LaFace Records. Well, when Diddy overheard his relations with Kim, he allegedly went ballistic. According to lawsuits, Diddy was so mad that he tracked them down and even assaulted them. First, he targeted Shakir Stewart himself.
That made him so mad at Shakir Stewart when he went to LA Reid party, hit him with the chair.
This is but not even the worst part. Allegedly, he also broke Kim Porter's
Wow. WWE shit, my nigga.
So when he said Diddy was so mad at the nigga, he seen the bro at the party and hit him with a chair.
Hit him with the chair, gang.
I'm talking about smack this shit.
You see someone doing that, you can imagine everything else they do. They try to make it seem like she slipped and fell. She slipped and fell and broke her nose. Nah, if the truth was she slipped and fell and landed on his fist.
If this is true, then that's just flat out terrible. And to make matters worse, it's said that Diddy had a deep hatred for Shakir Stewart even after all of this. Now, I can't prove anything, but something very strange would occur in 2008. On November 1st, 2008, Shakir Stewart was found inside of his Georgia home.
Dead, killed his ass.
According to his friends and family, Shakir was acting paranoid and unusual in the days before his passing.
Every time he called me, he was like real melancholy, you know, subdued.
He was in a kind of state of paranoia. He was indicating that he was being pursued. He was looking out the windows. He was indicating that he was being pursued. He was looking out the windows.
The situation is very mysterious, but I'll leave it up to you guys to determine what you want. Well, now we veer off into another Diddy relationship. In 2005, Diddy found his next bad boy protege. This would be a singer out of New Jersey by the name of Cassie Ventura. Diddy's genius revealed itself once again, as Cassie was a success right off the bat. In 2006, she released hit songs Me and You and Long Way to Go and instantly became a household name. But Diddy saw more in her than just music. In fact, he really wanted to date her. So in 2007, a 38-year-old Diddy and a 20-year-old Cassie entered a relationship.
How old you was in 2007, bro?
2007. How old? That was 17 years ago, bro. I was 13.
Stop fucking around with you.
You graduated 2007, nigga.
But how old am I? I'm 22.
Add it up, nigga. I'm 30. 2007 was 17 years ago.
I'm finna turn 23. He right. He's right. He is right.
Oh yeah, Rob. No.
Yeah, I'm finna turn 23. He right.
Shit. The sweethearts of the industry. In front of the cameras, everything looked glamorous.
You gotta understand though, nigga. I was 13 in like 2014.
5 years later, my nigga.
Meatball is crazy.
He's my brother.
But behind closed doors, things were worse than you can imagine. According to Cassie, this is when her life became a living hell. First, she claims that Diddy was physically violent. Of course, this is horrible, but the next part is even crazier. She claims that Diddy forced her into relations with other men, all while he watched. What?
Big
well, by 2012, Cassie had enough.
He jerking off while niggas fucking his bitch.
As we know from the Kid Porter experience, this could only be trouble. After leaving Diddy, Cassie began talking to superstar rapper Kid Cudi. And if you know anything about Cudi, you know that he's probably the chillest guy you could ever meet. Regardless, Diddy's jealousy and control issues ran rampant once again. According to Cassie, Diddy threatened Cudi and said that he would blow his car up. And what do you know, not too long after this, Cudi's car was set to flames in his driveway. How I know this? Well, Cudi actually confirmed it himself. But the jealousy does not end here. Obviously, Kid Cudi and Cassie did not last and they both moved on. Regardless, Diddy was still all up in her business, allegedly tracking her every move. And that leads us to an even crazier story. It's about the year 2012 and here we are in the beautiful Washington, D.C. We're here because Cassie has a studio session with up-and-coming rapper Wale. And before the session, Wale warns his entourage not to stare at Cassie. This is because he knows that Diddy is absolutely nuts for her.
Wale been telling us, like, before we even get to the studio with him and Cassie in the studio, Wale was already telling us, like, man, we better go to the studio with Cassie. Man, Diddy be acting crazy over her. Diddy don't want nobody working around her, so y'all make sure y'all don't look at her too wild or make her feel uncomfortable. Or if you see her security guards with her, just prepping us on how crazy Diddy act over her. Like, any guys that's around her in her vicinity, while Diddy not around, he kirks off, he goes off.
So the DC guys make sure to be as respectful as possible because Diddy could walk in the studio at any moment. And of course, Wale makes sure to keep everything professional.
Her and Wale doing what they do in the studio, but they helping each other. It's just professional, y'all. It ain't nothing like, they ain't doing nothing weird. I don't feel no weird vibes. I don't see no flirting or nothing. It's really professional. They making good music.
But here's the thing. Diddy does not want anyone with Cassie in the studio. Instead, he wants them to email their verses.
I guess they weren't supposed to be there doing it in person together. They were supposed to send it or whatever, but they was trying to keep and do it in person together because they ain't thinking Diddy gonna pop up in here. Like, Diddy probably somewhere living his natural born life. At least that's what they thought.
Cassie's under the impression that Diddy doesn't know where she is, but we know
Diddy,
better.
wow, crazy over them girls, like super duper stalking, like he be having private investigators following him, no niggas can't go around him, he very controlling. I swear to God.
So as you would expect, Diddy crashes the studio session.
But he came in with aggression, they moving, and then I looked, it was like a glance once he got a little bit past me, I'm like, damn, that's Diddy.
Allegedly, Diddy heads straight for Wale and chases him around the studio. And once they get a hold of him, they hold him over the balcony.
It's a balcony in the studio, like an out balcony you can see over the back. I swear to God, my grandmother, they got Wale over top of his feet. They got him off his feet, hanging off the balcony. Like, he hanging off the balcony, they dangling by his feet.
It just let it happen though. Y'all pussy.
Level insanity. Aunt Glizzy is brave for putting this out there, but I'm sure there's tons of other stories that have never gotten the publicity. Also, let me mention that Wale has never confirmed this story. Well, according to Cassie, these sort of occurrences lasted for years after this incident, and she was finally able to break up with Diddy in October of 2018.
At 1-800-CONTACTS, we're here for Mike, who knows bikes a lot better than he does contacts. Well, rest easy, Mike. Our award-winning customer service teams are ready to lend you a hand, or two. Just call, go online, or download the app.
Bozo was like 6.
This is when the madness ended for her, but this was not the case for everyone else. Just a month after the Cassie breakup, tragic news would come to the Combs family.
Bozo,
on November 15th, 2018, Kim Porter was found in her Los Angeles home.
Damn, so he broke up. He broke up with his bitch that he fought with, and then he killed his ex-bitch.
Oh, Kim Porter?
Well, no, she got killed.
Shocking as Kim was such a beautiful and healthy
He
person.
killed her, bro. Trust me, he killed her, bro.
So
y'all think so?
Yeah, 100%. So
why y'all think that?
My nigga,
They were even speculating back in the day.
you gotta understand. Look what he did to Cassie. Cassie, he gave her money to be quiet. Kim wasn't having the money. Like, she wasn't having that. Like, she was one of them bitches. Like, yo, we break up, like, I'ma go fuck niggas, live my sexy red hot girl life, and I might tell your secrets in the end. So he was like, okay, I'ma just let you forget about it. I'ma let it die down, and then I'ma kill your ass later. So even
his kids argued with him that he killed it.
He got what? Why do you think all his kids rich as hell? He be giving his kids all his money, bro, just to be like, yo, shut up about your mom, bro. She dead. But look, like he was with Cassie. Cassie was like, all right, now nigga, it's over, nigga. I know you love me and shit, but now it's over, nigga. It's done. So like he's like, all right, cool. I can't have you no more. I'm gonna go kill my ex bitch now. I got time. So yeah.
Diddy gonna rot in hell.
Yeah, he's crazy, bro. He's a crazy nigga, bro.
He too much. I got time.
Everyone.
Yeah, he's like, I got time now, bro. We broke up.
The cause of death was not announced for months after the incident. On January 25th, it was officially announced that pneumonia was the cause, but it usually doesn't take that long to figure it out. And here is where the controversy begins. Rumors state that Kim was in the process of writing a tell-all book about Diddy and her relationship.
Kim Porter was working on a book before she died.
But wait, this doesn't make any sense. She died of natural causes, so what does a book have anything to do with it? Well, Jaguar seems to believe that this is a lie and that they covered up the true story.
Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said it was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned.
He had to kill
poison that create a heart attack.
Damn, audio check. Damn,
Now these are some serious claims, so now let's do some investigation.
Yeah, it should be alright.
Firstly, the claims that it was initially ruled a homicide have not been proven. However, the fact that it took months to get a ruling is very unordinary. And because of this, a celebrity coroner named Ed Winter was asked to investigate. So, what did Ed Winter find? Well, he didn't find anything, but not for the reasons you'd think. Ed would sadly pass away of a heart attack not too long after.
Oh my god, now the nigga killed the cop.
And as you'd imagine, Kim Porter's case has not been open since. What do you guys think? Is Diddy powerful enough to take out Kim and Ed Winter? After all that what
Hell
you
yeah.
want, but
Money
now we
make-
move on
money-
to another
money-
mysterious
look what
case.
money will make a
On
bitch
May
do.
7th, 2020, Andre Harrell was found in his
Oh
Hollywood
my
Hills
god,
home.
now another nigga that can tell his stories dead.
The passing was ruled as natural causes as a result of heart failure. Now again, why would this be mysterious? Well, Jaguar has her suspicions.
Andre was writing a book right before he died.
Okay, so she thinks it's another book, but she also thinks that Diddy always had it in for him.
You know, you had it in for Andre because Andre used to make you.
I don't know. What do you guys think about this one? Is Diddy responsible for Andre Harrell?
Yes.
Now guess what?
Indeed.
The mysterious cases do not end here. Now we focus on the legendary singer I'll Be Sure.
Oh my
Apparently,
God.
Al was working on a documentary of Uptown Records and his own life. Well, one day while he was
Killed
at
him.
work, he mysteriously collapsed.
He fell into a coma. Well, he had a catastrophic medical emergency, but he is back.
I mean, there was so many things going on to the point where they were considering sending me to hospice. What people don't truly understand unless you've been through this type of medical journey is taking for granted breathing, tying your shoes, speaking.
Again, Jaguar suspects that there was foul play.
And I'll Be Sure was working on the documentary of his life. And then he goes into a coma.
I don't know about this one, but again, what do you guys think?
Why is she?
Feel free to help your people grow with Bamboo HR.
Wow, people are bullish on you.
Sign up for a free trial now.
Derek, why'd you take your pants off? My balls was hot. I understand.
My name is Derek Lewis, and I have the.
It is interesting though, through all
That
these
nigga Tanner
situations,
looks
it seems
stuck.
like Diddy is the only one who always makes it. From Pac to Biggie to Shine to Kim Porter to Andre Harrell and to I'll Be Sure. Could all of this be a coincidence, or is it a case of surviving Diddy? You guys tell me which ones you believe. Firstly, is Diddy responsible for the loss of Tupac? Secondly, is
No.
it possible that he sacrificed Biggie?
Yes.
Thirdly, did he
Yes.
betray Shine and kick him to the curb when things got sticky?
Yes.
And for the rest of the list, is it because they had information that he didn't want
Yes.
to get out?
The survivors and the
She
book
next.
of
This
Uptown
bitch is
Records, they
dead.
were all
Once
writing
Diddy get back
tell-all
on his
books.
feet, this bitch is over. She's just through.
And she believes that the monster was created when Diddy was allegedly victimized.
Yeah, I think
what
he was a
Andre
victim
did to
that started
you-
victimizing other people.
It could have stopped with him. But you like the power too much. So all you did was emulate what Andre Harrell did to you.
Yeah, gangster.
See, you were a victim, and then you became a victimizer.
Damn,
Mhm.
it's like
And that's what
real
you
called
chose.
After all these years, will Diddy ever pay the price for the things that he allegedly did? Well, probably not, because he is
I was just
smarter
about
than
to say
anyone
probably
he ever
not.
encounters. Like, I will say this, Diddy is a legitimate genius. If he took an IQ test, I promise you he'd be at the very top.
Crip Mac.
Regardless, though, Cassie would finally come forward against him on November 17th, 2023. This is when she came forward with a major class action lawsuit accusing him of all kinds of crazy stories. Everyone was shocked, like, whoa, Diddy is cooked. But within just 24 hours, Diddy settled the lawsuit for an undisclosed amount. Many people estimate that the payment was over 8 figures. Diddy will most
8
likely
figures,
never
that's
go to
100
jail,
million.
But not everyone around him
real.
will say the same.
Oh.
In particular, after telling everything on YouTube, Keefe is now a wanted man.
It's becoming more apparent that Dwayne Keefe
He
D.
locked up,
Davis
huh?
likely talked himself into his
Sent his
own
ass down
indictment
to the big
nearly
house.
3 decades after the
He did
murder
an
of
ARAD
Tupac
move.
Shakur.
We now know more evidence considered by a Clark County grand jury in returning an indictment against Dwayne Keefe D.
And it's crazy
Davis.
because he didn't even really
It
kill
consists mainly
Tupac.
of Davis's
His nephew
own
did.
words gathered over the past few years from interviews he gave.
I got no reason to lie.
Wow, wow, wow. You'd think that with all the crime in Vegas, they'd have other things to focus on. But in their defense, Keefe D did make it really easy. All they had to do was look on YouTube. But here's the real question. Will Diddy get arrested in the case as well? Given the fact that Keefe did say that Diddy put $1 million on Tupac's head, it's definitely possible.
She didn't get paid. You said he didn't get paid, so whatever it said, ain't no way.
To keep the money.
Yeah, there ain't no proof for
Personally,
that.
I
That's
can't
why
see
he
him
get
getting
away.
arrested, but only time will tell. Well, this might be my favorite video
He
that
didn't get
I've
the
ever
record
made,
for that.
and
That's
I hope
chalk.
you guys feel the same way too. So if you want to see me make another video like
Yeah,
this,
man.
let me know
Shout
in
out
the
to
comments
Swamp
what you want to
Stories,
see,
man.
or hit me on Instagram as well.
Real Swamp
So thank you, and that's
Shout out to bro, Swamp Stories, man.
Shout out Swamp Stories though, bro. Got some shit on there. I be watching folks shit at night too.
Yeah, no cap, man. We sat here and watched the whole video, man.